What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be playing some Fearsomes. So this list, I saw Dr. Lore, if you guys aren't familiar with him on Twitter, he posts a ton of different stats and analysis, and today he dumped a bunch of spicy off-meta decks that have been making some waves on different shards. And one of the lists I saw that caught my attention was this Fearsome rally deck with 2 copies of Golden Ages and 2 copies of Vanguard Sergeant. And Fearsomes are pretty low-key in the meta right now. A lot of the decks that are running around don't actually have a plethora of Fearsome blockers. So Fearsomes are actually a low-key, well-positioned deck, such as like GP Sedge, for example. Outside of Yordle Grifter, they don't really have many Fearsome blockers coming down in the early turns, and even Yordle Grifter isn't coming down till turn 4. So that's like one of the matchups you can take advantage of. And the main idea with this deck, right, is taking advantage of that fact by developing a very wide Fearsome board with things like Elise, Kalista, Stygian Onlooker, Arachnoid Horror, Mist Race, and we are an Allegiance deck with Wraith Callers as well. And then we also even have Frenzy Skitterer, so that also goes back to the fact of the meta. Most of the units, if they do have 3 attack or more, are generally at that 3 attack baseline, and the Skitterer puts it below that, and you're able to re-establish an attack that might not have been there if it wasn't for that. We also run 2 copies of Doom Beast, which kind of works as like burn / healing in a way. And we have Mark of the Isles to protect some of our units, especially if, for example, with Fading Memories, if it's already ephemeral, it's a good option to keep it alive or just push extra damage on a unit that would have died anyways. Like I said, we run 2 copies of Rally. The Rally's pretty big, especially if they don't have blockers for the Fearsomes. Getting multiple hits in just makes it that much more effective. Or if they did block something and it traded, and you just know that they don't have another way to deal with it, it's a very good option. We also run Risen Mist, which is just super cool to just come out at burst speed either as a blocker or attacker that is very hard to deal with and very hard to react to. And then for our top end, we have 2 copies of Harrowing, which as he's trading down his board, like there's only so much Fearsome blockers that can be in a deck, right? You set up Harrowing all at once, it's almost impossible to deal with in most situations if they don't have like the card that I'm about to talk about right now, the Ruination, which is like one of the only ways to get like a board wipe of that scale. And Ruination is just super good for us, right? Going into our Harrowing turns, we can clear boards, and it makes it so like it feels like a lot less bad for us. Or if we know we're going to go for it, we could keep some of our stuff back, keep resources in hand, and then just clear their entire board. It's a super strong spell, and since Fearsomes has a little bit of a more aggro type of identity, it's one that they generally don't consider or play around, and that makes it even more effective. People playing into Ruination is just such a juicy thing that can happen. And the last card I don't think I really covered, I mentioned this in the deck, is the Vanguard Sergeant, which establishing a wide board and then playing the 4 Demacia on these different units and giving them health stats so they can survive and push through is like, it's a very strong card. This is one of like the strongest cards in the game right now, and it fits very well into this deck. The deck felt pretty strong. It felt pretty strong. It was definitely like up to par with the other like competitive decks, and you could win a good amount of games with it. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. But I think that's it from me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I think I honestly look for a fresh hand. A lot of good cards, but some of them just coming too late. I might even bank till turn 3 to go Horror into Onlooker. This deck, because of the Lulu, makes me think it's probably more aggro than
You best believe I don't play.
than just being Vandal Tree focused. I'm gonna play this because it bricks the attack of the Protoporo. I could also just open with it. I could even open with like a Risen Mist as well. I think honestly though, just developing Kalista is probably my best line. Exactly, yeah. Now he should have Buster Shot online, but prior to this, he didn't have like enough units for Buster Shot to be a viable option for him. Could develop Poppy. Pretty annoying.
I just know the hero's around here somewhere.
This could just block into like the Owl Cat, right?
Attacking.
Just like block anything that can deal with a Fearsome. And that looks fine. Take a little bit of damage, but overall not too bad. Golden Ages is... I think we have to use this here, just because I want to have an onlooker swing. Goes Buster, so we just get some card draw, right? Okay. So we could probably still just push 4. And we found the Harrowing, which is like obviously going to be our big ticket to some damage later. Probably a game winning. It just depends if he has another Poppy, because if all this stuff can block Fearsomes, that's what's going to get him there.
I should make a speech. Where's my speech?
Just reduce the overall damage that he's dealing this round. And I'll trade with anything I can get my hands on. Want my stuff to die. This has Spell Shield, so I guess I'd rather kill that. I guess I'd rather kill the Impact, because my health is somewhat of a depreciating asset at the moment. Yeah, this should be pretty huge to stop. And I think like everything we've played has had Fearsome so far. We played Onlooker, 3 Onlookers. Oh, well, they don't start with Fearsome though, right? I could overplay one though. Kalista, Arachnoid, Mistwraith. That's not the worst. I think we get 2 Onlookers. Six, 9. Well, now it lives, right? It lives until next round, so I just keep it back. Kalista levels, doesn't really matter, but is the thing. And he actually didn't have anything else, so still got him. That was very sketchy if it wasn't the case that we were good, but hey, we got there. That was pretty nice. If Onlookers just came back with Fearsome, that would have been huge, but something to consider in the future. Definitely kind of learned a lesson there. Okay. I normally like the burst. I think is just really strong. And the fact that it's coupled with another Mistwraith, 2 of them a little excessive, kind of makes me wish I kicked it. Got Doombeast back. Or if I kept the fading, it would have worked out as well. But this isn't bad. Not guaranteed 2 damage. It just depends if he has Rockhopper. Oh, this is all Mistwraith. Shadow Isle Allegiance coming in hot. And I don't think he had the Rockhopper, or he definitely would have played it there, or he just really wanted to develop Zilean. Zilean's obviously good, but not the best at the moment, since all of these are surviving the Time Bomb.
Time is winding, like a watch.
Boys are popping off, Jesus. He can kill one, sure. I have enough of these to the point I don't care. And we run Harrowing, so in the long run, we're not missing out on too much value. Maybe I could have waited. I don't want him to burn my mana, but I think I had to just be okay with it at that point.
Watch me.
I like that this trades with Zillion, right? Glimpse is not a bad pickup. We inevitably run out of gas.
Another day, another
Hey, both just trade. This is great.
Fuse is burning. Fuse is
Give
burning.
me, yeah, give me what I can get. 2 champs down. So I can go Mistwraith into Doombeast this round. That is a very sufficient line. He's doing a bunch of do nothing mana. And then next round I have the double Risen Mist to just add to the attack, which makes it like crazy, right?
Hey, wake up, you hammer!
So he'll trade this probably into it. Worries. These guys will be at 7 attack, so he's like forced to block one. Open nuts. Lib's at 2, which if we find another Doombeast can also be a lethal double pokey. That's fine. Now anything that generates Mistwraiths from this point is just going to be insane. Harrowing is such a like auto win button. It's nuts. I've said like the same thing 20 times because it's just actually that crazy. Deals 1 to these. If he has another one, we have draw. Completely fine. This is pretty good as well. Just being able to buff up my board. I think he has another one. So he might be like waiting to play it, but I'm down to pass from this point.
If it's made of sand, I can write it.
Even now, I think I'm still just gonna pass. So he probably has the time bomb, but the sergeant, its stats is good enough to where I'm fine with it, because he could drag it into here and then time bomb, but that's not even like bad, right?
Little booms are just as good as big ones.
We were super mana efficient there. So I can get it to a point. If he has a multiple, I probably just want to 4 Demacia here. Try to make him trade out his board.
Courage, soldier.
And everything gets its health back. That's right. Go Glimpse. Ruination super cool. If he has Arsenal, I'd want I just need him to miss Spell Shield, really.
Show them our metal.
Just a moment.
Catch!
Can't steer.
Deal no damage. We clear the board and everything lives. This will get to see the time bomb pass. If he has another one, it'll level.
Time is winding like a watch.
That's fine. There it is. Level up ensues. I think I'm gonna play Kalista because if I glimpse this, it'll level. And I think I just want the card draw.
My time has come.
Risen Mist pretty huge. Yeah, I mean, I Risen Mist, right? And I end up with like 3 Fearsomes. Technically, if he can block the Kalista, he can block the other Mistwraith, but Still very strong. And I just get to keep my resources back. This also makes this go to 9. So he has to be able to block this and then kill this. Okay. Halfway there.
Yes? What now?
Halfway there. Mini morph. That has him live. Okay, very cute. But like I said, we made him use a lot of cards to just deal with Kalista doing his thing. And he gave us another unit, really, because he just made our ephemeral tangible. No spell shield. Right. No spell shield. Scout and all this other stuff. And if he has no right to deny this, we're good. That would have killed us. If he hit spell shield with the other keywords he had, it was game. And we hit that, and yeah, he just has no response in the open. That was pretty sick. It felt really good, even though we were actually just teetering from defeat, but that was nice. That was a nice one. Okay, we have GP Sedge, which is a matchup where they don't normally have a ton of fearsome blockers. Curve's a little clunky here, but overall I think it's still very good. Yeah, it's actually great now because I can go Elise, Horror into the Onlooker. Keep one back. That's probably going to be a 3-3.
You started without me.
Very sus. Now he just opens with it.
Oh, I've never met anyone like you.
Time to get rich.
Sweep the leg.
Give me the trade. Thank you. He saved our life here. The fact that I just get to trade into this,
No.
great for us. I can go Elise into Onlooker, and he'll have a harder time with it.
I pull the strings.
If he can develop 2 units this round,
I never.
well, we'll see if he can. He could just trade Onlooker if that's the case.
Bounty board. No.
I could also wait. I like waiting. Gets no proc this round. Make it rain while it's guaranteed. Doesn't even have to swing in from this point. If he does this, I think I just trade for the 2/2 and we take a little bit of damage. Don't really want to give up my Fearsome still. Get the Elise into Onlooker.
I'm not greedy. My friends though.
Have a way for this to survive a warning shots. That's probably... Oh. Maybe this is proc. I didn't know if that was going to be the harpoon. But I think you harpoon Elise before combat, right?
Consider a henching career?
This is a lot.
Oh, you're in for it.
Sedge is like about to level. Definitely problematic. Ruination is our way. Deal with that for sure.
You own what you take. Ride onward.
For the tribe.
Everything's gonna freeze, I think, right? That is Sag. I kind of want to just get 2 more health, but I feel like I have to save it.
Fight for your lives.
This is dumb, but at the same time,
Leave no survivors.
if for whatever reason he develops, I'm better off for it. Dude, that was a misplay, my friend. I don't know about that one, bro. Okay, now we hope no Dreadway, no more champs. Scary unit that he picked up. Maybe he could have beat it.
Place their decks with blood.
I don't know if I played another miss rate this game. I did.
Feed 'em dry.
So I can actually just kill this. Play Elise. That really is that it's Harpoon is your last card. Oh no. Oh, he just wanted the 2 damage. Makes sense. Makes a ton of sense.
I don't.
This doesn't
bite.
level her, but it is just like more damage. Why not? It ruins my
Rest,
harrowing actually though.
feed.
Might be wrong in that case. That's a good open. Okay. Great open. And we have a rally. FTR, he loses him the game. We pried this game from the jaws of defeat. We actually pulled this game from nowhere. Oh wait, oh no, he uses warning shot in the Dreadway. We do lose to another warning shot. If he actually has one more warning shot, we're out of here. But it literally have to be a top deck. Like, come on, there's no way. But man, the rally, big time. Don't. And the Elise play, fire. Yes, let's fucking go. I was so ready when I thought about it. When I hit the oh wait, I was like, he's gonna warning shot and
So bad now,
I'm gonna
was it?
literally cry. But we got him. Yeah, we have Mono Braum. Can't say the most scary thing I've ever seen. I think I just keep a Skitter and look for some, like, yeah, better curve, which we found. Wraithcaller, Mist Wraith, looks great. Turn 2 play. I might even curve out with this just because I want to play Wraithcaller on 4.
Remember, we're the ones who make progress happen.
So he's just gonna gain a bunch of mana, but it's all good as long as he can't block my Fearsomes. Harrowing, obviously a pretty big closer as well. Four spells, crazy. It's actually nuts. Yeah, I do like this will just like brick his attack.
I think we have
And with
something
the
on that
Wraithcaller next round, these will be at 3 attacks, so they all trade with the Archivist. And this can just block the Wraith.
list. Another clue.
He goes for this. I'm down. He could have like a freeze here,
C is
but yeah, that's worth. Let's take less damage, and he was gonna do that anyways, right? Oro Cannon, what did he discard? A Braum? Okay. All good.
Is it the boosters?
So we only attack with these because obviously we don't want to just give him Mighty Poro for free. And that's fine. The Stygians with the rally seem crazy. If he ever wanted to just burn my mana, I think that's fine because then he's not developing the Poro from the Braum.
Time for talking to. Have you met my shield?
I wonder, since he didn't do like anything before, if I ever played Mark of the Isles, if I had it here, it'd be a decision for sure. Poro snacks? Okay. If he only has one of those, we're fine. If he has another one, that could be very sketch. Especially since these guys go up at burst speed.
Brom has seen many things, but flying Oro?
No.
Eat and grow strong.
Oh, and this lives now? Dude. Well, I think I want one more blocker, right? And if he develops next round, I can Ruination and then I have Harrowing. Risen Mist is pretty cool. That's super funny. He is gonna feel the punish. This is actually a huge punish. I almost feel bad. The only thing is all of his Poros are still Fearsome blockers, but Harrowing's just... it's gotta be too strong, right? I feel bad. We had to bully the Poro player, but... nice. I'll take it. It's crazy. A lot of these games have been dicey, and then we just win. I like it. Ziggs Talia. I feel like I like something like this. 2-drop, 3-drop. A lot of 2-drops. That works out for turn 4, actually. Even though we're attacking odds. Plays Rock Hopper here. I probably just give up a Fist Wraith.
If it's made of sand, I can ride it. Too slow, stupid. Gonna catch the sky. Oh dear.
I think Sergeant's still the right line just because its stat line is just too fire. Like, he's gonna have nothing that trades well into it. So he either gives us a good trade right now or just 3 damage. Yeah, that's great. Completely fine with that. Naturalist makes his board a little nuts, but we can kind of keep up with it. The fact that he attacked with all of this, and I get to trade non-fearsome units into fearsome blockers, perfect. Actually, couldn't have hoped for anything better. You go Mist Wraith, buff up the board, and then probably Kalista. We'll see. Actually, not Kalista anymore, because now I can go Horror into Onlooker. This can be nasty. He only has 5 mana. That attack, he's gonna regret it. That's a pretty good option for him, especially if he has a way to destroy. Like, this is actually the best way for him to deal with my aggression.
This'll be a blast.
Play this, and we only attack with the Onlooker and the Mist Wraith. It's still super solid. Shape. The fact that it lives, man. Very annoying. Making it hard. Skitter's great. Makes it so I don't even want to go for this, like try to kill this. He'll like burn our mana, right? I thought he would. That's fine. I think I'm gonna go Kalista. Or maybe it should have been Elise, since Elise gets buffed by the Skitter, right? But I wanted the 4 attack.
I just can't wait. Here we go.
It didn't even matter now that I'm seeing that he leveled at that point. Probably the target spell, destroy a landmark. There's actually consideration to just like hit the 4 Demacia. I think it's actually better. In Pokey Stick. Yeah, now I get more of the trade I'm looking for. If he goes down to 3, it'll be great.
Warm up.
Golden Ages is so good right now. This into Skitter probably. So I think
Together, we are
I guess I don't use it on Kalista because the effects still happen anyways.
Point the way, and I'll make the way.
Oh, he just copied it? He needs the 3 mana spell to live.
Relax your knees. Righto. Throw another rock.
I think I obviously do still just always swing with this, right? This with Spell Shield is just so bad. Go Elise
I pull the
into
strings.
here. And if he has no way to destroy a landmark or Fearsome blockers, be good. I could even develop, yeah. I think I developed this first still.
Buys me a new sail.
I don't know. Maybe we stole another one, boys. We might have stolen another one if he doesn't have a burst speed way to deal with this, or like removal,
Out of my way.
like double pokey or something super off.
You're ruining everything. Here it comes.
All right, let's fucking go, dude. Every game has just been so sketch. It's crazy.
Surprise.
Let's go.
I do bite.
All right, guys. So that was today's games for today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. We had a lot of nail biters, but most of them edging out with us on top. The deck felt pretty strong, pretty strong. Like I said, pretty well positioned in the meta. A lot of the different matchups, they had, you know, less answers than I would have expected initially. And these two cards, man, very strong closers. And, you know, I think those games kind of proved that. Wraithcaller, like Mistwraiths, I forgot how strong a board of Mistwraiths can really be. Like, you just get their stats so high and they're so hard to deal with, especially coming out at 2 mana and so many different ways to like produce them. Very fun card, very fun deck. But that's gonna do it from me this day, this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment, let me know if you guys made it this far. And that's gonna be it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Appreciate you guys as always. Later.